Hello and welcome back to PSN News. I'm Adam Tinkleman, and with me tonight I have Alpha Sigma Phi Fraternity member Colin Rooney. Colin, thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Thanks for having me, Adam.
So Colin, the first question I have is pretty simple. What is a fraternity?
A fraternity is just a group of like-minded individuals who enjoy hanging out together, enjoy spending time together, and who support each other.
Are there different types of fraternities?
Yeah, there's business fraternities, engineering, social. There's something for everyone.
So I'm assuming when you say business engineering, that means students that are studying that or in that major are welcome at that fraternity.
Yeah, but also you don't necessarily have to be that major. I know for business fraternities, I was interested in joining one, and I am a computer science major, so you don't necessarily have to be that major. It's just something that you might have interest in.
And what would you say some benefits are of joining a fraternity? What made you go seek one out?
Well, you'll always have people to hang out with. There's always something going on. You'll never be bored if you're in a fraternity.
Yeah, I'm sure. We were talking outside, and you sounded very positive on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So how would you say fraternities build a sense of community?
Well, these are the people that you're always hanging out with. So you're going to be spending time with them all the time, and you'll get to know them. They'll be like your really good friends. So naturally, that just builds a sense of community.
Have you been provided any job opportunities or good opportunities on campus as a result of being in a fraternity?
Yeah, I'm applying to internships right now. So I've reached out to several older members and reached out to alums, and they've pointed me in the right direction, given me interviews and opportunities to find an internship, actually.
So would you say that it's actually a very good thing for networking?
Yeah, it's huge, super important for networking. There's always going to be someone that's willing to support you and go out of their way to make sure that you find the right place for you.
Right. Older members taking care of the younger members
Yes.
then, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And does this fraternity give you opportunities to reach out to the community in any way? Do they put you in contact with events or anything like that?
Yeah, a huge part of the fraternity is philanthropy. So there'll be different events that our philanthropy chair sets up, and you'll go out into the community. I know we had a Pie a Brother thing where we raised money for Thon. I think we did a dunk. Someone had a dunk contest or something, and we raised money that way.
A classic.
Yeah, so there's definitely several ways to raise money and support the community.
And now I wanted to switch a little bit to the actual process of joining a fraternity. This past week was Rush Week, right?
Yes. So at Alpha Sig, we had an event every day where people who were interested could come and see what it's about and hang out with the brothers and see if they're interested in joining.
And so what would you say the process is? Is it just hanging out and getting a feel for it and then applying? Or is there some sort of test you have to do?
There's no test. It's really, really casual, actually. You just come. We have different events where you can hang out and talk to brothers. It's super casual, and if it's a good fit and we like you and you enjoy spending time with us, you'll keep coming back, and eventually we'll extend a bid.
So how did Alpha Sigma Phi do? Did you guys get a lot of new members?
Yeah, we did. Actually, for our zone day where people come and visit the house and come to see what we have, we had I believe it was around 200 people come out. Mm-hmm. And slowly we narrowed it down, and less people came. People choose which houses they liked, and it kept getting smaller and smaller. And I believe it was somewhere in between 15 and 20 people that joined this semester.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, and it sounds like out of 200 that you had to kind of narrow that pool down a lot.
Yeah. People definitely choose. They go to a lot of different houses and choose which ones they like the most, mm-hmm. and then they'll narrow down their decisions and choose which houses they like the most.
Right. And how was each member of the house involved in this decision making? Did you have a say in who joined or who was turned away?
Yeah, for us, I know every brother has a vote. I'm not sure exactly how every fraternity does it, but every brother has a voice in who they like and who they think would be a good fit for the fraternity.
Mm-hmm. And now you also mentioned a house.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a physical place, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure if every fraternity has a house, but a lot of them do, and it's just a place where the brothers hang out and live, and I'm actually living in the house next year.
Yeah. And would you recommend living in the house to most incoming people?
I've never lived in the house yet, so I can't speak on my personal experience, but from the people I've talked to, they've definitely enjoyed the experience, and it's something that they enjoyed.
And what advice would you give to people who are looking for a fraternity? What would you say to help them get or help them join these houses?
I would say go visit as many different places as you can and go meet as many people as you can and get a sense of who you like, which places you would fit in, and narrow down your selection slowly, but definitely go visit as many places as you can so that you can see where you would fit.
Now, is it possible to switch fraternities at any point? Are you pretty much set into the one that you join in first?
You're pretty much set into where you join. It's a pretty big decision, so not very many people switch.
Yeah, I'm sure you have a lot of loyalty to the one place you're at. Now, before you did mention older members that you reached out to. Now, older members, did you mean people outside of Penn State? They've graduated?
Yeah, the alums are very active and they come back, and we actually have alum events where they can come back and have brunch. I think we had one event like that, and you'll meet alums and they come back and they'll offer and give opportunities to you.
Yeah, that's great to have this network of people essentially that are really willing to interact and help you, right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Now, I also wanted to talk a little bit about your relationship with this network that you've been provided, essentially. How often would you say you contact these people? Are you in constant contact with these people?
You can be as involved or not involved as you need. If you need an internship, then there's definitely people that you can reach out to, but if you don't need it, then it's not something that's part of your everyday life.
Right. Now, Colin, we do have to wrap up. We're running out of time here, but I did want to ask one final question. As a brother in a fraternity, would you say that it's generally made your college experience more positive?
Definitely made my college experience more positive.
All right. Well, Colin, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we're happy to have your insights.
Thank you, Adam.
Of course. Up next, Mariana and Jace will bring you the latest news from across the nation. Stay tuned.